Hi everyone, today I have a project share. Last year I bought these envelopes made of satin, and I bought them from an antique store, and these envelopes look kind of like clutches. So what I did was I embellished them or altered them, and this year I didn't want it to be the exception because I really enjoyed embellishing them. They were so much fun, and I was very happy with the end result. So let me show you what I made. Okay, so here's the back of the clutch, and as I mentioned, it was all satin, just beige satin. So what I did was I attached this fabric. It's a rose gold satin that I got from Hobby Lobby, and a lot of times the fabric section at Hobby Lobby has a 30% off, so that was a good deal. So that's that. So I attached this fabric all around the clutch, and then I went on top of it with this one. As you can see, this is beautiful. So kind of looks like so. And I got this one from Family Fabrics on Westbury on Long Island, and this fabric is this one here. You could see the inside. Then as for the pocket, I bought this fabric, lace fabric, from Joann's fabric store. So I cut a piece and I attached it here for the pocket, and but it's very satin. It has like a really not a strong sheer, but I wanted it to be toned down a little bit so it would look more like a little softer tone. I don't know how to explain that, but anyway, I went and grabbed a piece of tulle and I attached it on top of this fabric. So as you could see, this one has a sheen to it, which is pretty, but for this occasion I wanted to tone it down. You could see how the tulle has toned it down. Okay, then I attached this beaded trim that I got from Hobby Lobby. No, I'm sorry, I got this one from Joann's Fabrics, yeah, and this one from Hobby Lobby. And on the bottom, as for the dangles, I attached this one, which I got on eBay long ago, and this one I think I got this from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure, it's very possible. Okay, then here in the corner I avocado dyed these leaves, and also this little applique, flower applique, and then on top I added these Swarovski crystals, kind of to make it look like dew, you know, dew that's on plants and nature. So maybe you could see that, how it's the rhinestones are sparkly. Okay, now as for the front, this is what it looks like. Alright, so same concept. I went around with this satin in the rose gold, and on top of it I added this lace fabric that I had in my stash, and then I attached this one that I had in my stash as well. This came from I think it came from a bridal shop that was going out of business, most likely, yeah. but I avocado dyed this piece. Then this one also came from the same shop, I think, and I avocado dyed it. It has iridescent sequins, and I made all of these handmade flowers. I made this flower, which I love so much, with organza in the rose gold kind of peach tone, which is my favorite among the pinks. And I got this from Family Fabrics on Long Island, in Westbury, Long Island. And as for the center, I cut little pieces of lace, and I popped a vintage earring in the center right there. And this piece is part of a lace trim that I got from the same shop, a bridal boutique that was going out of business. And this one I made using this trim. I hand stitched it. I gathered it with a needle and thread like so, and then with the hot glue gun, I made it into a flower, and then I attached one of these embellishments in the center. So this one here is this one right here. Okay, and then this rosette I made using this fabric, the satin, rose gold satin, and I attached this wedding applique right here, and I attached these little rosettes that came on a trim that they came from Hobby Lobby, and this little lace trim that came from Joann's Fabrics. And I ordered this little flower right here from eBay, and on this applique, lace trim here, I also added some Swarovski crystals to resemble water droplets, like dew. I don't know if you could see it sparkle. And then I had this in my stash. I got it in a store in Manhattan. I can't remember the name of that store. So I cut a piece of it and I attached it here. And I popped these two precious butterflies. I only attached them in the center because I wanted their wings to be free. I got these from Trisha with a little shabby chic. Hi Trisha. And then I attached a little bit of this, I don't know if you could see that, this trim with a few Swarovski crystals as well, and here too. Yep. So then I went around on the front part of the clutch with this flat back pearl trim, and then also this underneath, this other small trim. And then I went around the whole clutch on the edges with this braided trim, which I avocado dyed. So let me open this. Also, as for the closure, let me just show you what I did. I wanted it to have a nice closure, so I attached these tassels on both ends. You could see that. Okay, and I attached them with using these pearls, kind of like to give them a nice finish. And I got these tassels. They're very very beautiful. They have a satin finish or look, very shimmery. And I got these from Trisha from A Little Shabby Chic. Thank you, Trisha. And okay, so I'll open it now. And this is what I did on the inner part. Here I created two pockets, two side pockets, and I just love sheer fabrics. I think those are my favorite fabrics, like organzas and tulles and sort of like that. And this is a beaded fabric, which is this one here. It's a peachy pink. I got this from Family Fabrics in Westbury, Long Island. And look how gorgeous that is. So I cut two pieces and made them into these pockets. Then I attached these daisy trims here and in the middle, and I attached this trim right here on the bottom and a tinier one right underneath. Okay, now here I also attached that rose gold fabric, and on top I attached this other larger piece. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got this fabric from KS for You, and that was last year, like about a year ago. I'm not sure if they still have it in stock, but you could check it out. And I also attached this rosette trim, and right here too, to separate the pockets. And I attached this other trim right here. As you can see, this is really pretty. And now you could see the sheer pockets, which is what I love doing. Just love the sheer fabrics. And in here you could see that I also attached this trim that I had in my stash. It's a vintage trim that I had a long time ago. It's this one right here. And then inside I also wanted it to have a nice finish touch, and I attached this vintage trim, as you can see. And this is what the bag looked like in its original form. So yeah, so I guess I'm not missing anything. Oh, also as for the dangles, same thing as in the back. This trim here, which I used and went around the whole bottom of the clutch. Yeah, and that's it. I enjoyed making this clutch very much. I love embellishing clutches. I think this is something I'm not gonna get tired of. And here we go. I'll give you one more look, like a close-up. And here's the inside. Okay, and the flower cluster. Okay, and this could be used for many purposes, I guess, to fill the pockets with gifts, or if you're traveling, or someone's getting married, and you know, they can put their lingerie in here for when they travel. I don't know, it's up to you, whatever purposes you may want to give this. But anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope you you found this inspiring, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.